How you doing, good people? This is Dave Bit Animal. Um, SNK they revolutionized they revolutionized arcade shooters in the mid '80s, mainly with their use of an 8-way rotating joystick that allow players to not only maneuver their character but determine which way they would aim while in the middle of the game without having to use an extra joystick like the midway games did. So the most popular of these games is Akari Warriors. Around 1987, they made another game that wasn't as popular, and it took place in a more jungle setting. Um, didn't feature two random shirtless white guys, and so it wasn't as popular as Akari Warriors. But they soldiered on. SNK decided to release home ports of this game. And in Japan, they didn't have to edit this game. And so the game, this game is loosely based on the exploits of Che Guevara and Fidel Castro. Yeah. And so you know why they had to. I mean, the game was called Guevara in on the Famicom. They had to change the name of it. And so with politicians and the American public in general saying, we ain't about to touch that. We're not about to rock with that. SNK decided that they would localize the game, tweak some things in it, remove the names from the playable characters, and we got Guerrilla War. Now, Guerrilla War was released on the NES in 1989. And for all intents and purposes, this game is so much better than the home ports of Akari Warriors. It's laughable. This game is fast. It's full of enemies. It's frantic, bullets flying everywhere. You got a lot of power-ups. The landmines. You got to rescue hostages. If you accidentally kill a hostage, you lose points. This game is what I looked for in an action game back in those days. It's still what I look for in a strong action game now. Guerrilla War is a whole lot of fun. It's not a terribly long game. It's not a terribly easy game. They do give you unlimited continues and unlimited grenades, but those things really, it's not one of those things where it holds your hand and walks you through the game. It gives you the opportunity to experience this game without feeling like a loser because you lost all your credits and can't continue. It'll slap you around, but it won't drop you off on the side of the road. But Guerrilla War is one of my favorite NES titles, bar none. And it's one of those games that, next to games like Mega Man 2, made me fall in love with the action genre. It makes you enjoy the concept of dodging bullets and dodging enemies and fighting back in rapid succession. And like I said, it's a cheap game. Like the other ones, it's a fairly plentiful game. You shouldn't have to pay a lot of money for it. Now, if you're looking for the Famicom version, you might have to pay a pretty penny for that game. This is the 8-bit animal. And the jungle can be a scary place.